Hello. So I've decided that instead of boring you with walking around in the Nether for hours on end and not finding anything, I'm going to do a bit of a voiceover here. I did record a lot of time in the Nether, so I'll be cropping that down into a much faster pace with this voiceover. And basically the idea was that I kind of figured that I'd be spending a lot of time there, since it didn't quite seem that there was any fortress in the vicinity. So in my own time, I just walked around there while recording and tried to figure out my bearings and what I could find. It did seem like it just went on forever and ever and ever, and I was getting quite annoyed about the time that it took to actually find anything worthwhile in there. I don't think I've had that much trouble before finding another fortress, so it was getting quite on my nerve. But luckily, or eventually, I did manage to actually find one fortress, and the idea was that I wanted to grab myself a couple of nether wart and plant them at the portal, at the entrance, so I could farm those. But also I needed some blaze rod. First of all, of course, to make Eye of Ender, but also in order to make a brewing stand. So I did walk around a bit in order to find myself a blaze spawner, and eventually did find the blaze spawner. And well, I probably should have thought about grabbing every blaze rod I needed at the time, but after a couple of incidents, I kind of figured that it was about time to find the way home. But the problem was that I've spent so much time in there and walking around for such a long time that I actually had no idea about my bearings, and I had no idea about which way I was supposed to go. So it just kept getting more and more and more and more and more annoying. And eventually this happened, and I might have been quite annoyed by it, but actually it was almost like a relief, because, well, I don't know if you tried playing on hardcore mode or not, but when you, at least for me, also when back when I used to play hardcore on Diablo 2, I'm always in need to get in the mood to play it, because when you know that if you die, so to speak, then you just can't play it in the same casual way you might otherwise do. So I needed to have my surroundings be quiet, and needed to set myself up before a session. So it was getting to the point, at least for me, where I really didn't enjoy it that much. So, and another thing, and I will be making a little another video soon about that. Hopefully it won't take more than a day before that one is up. A little prologue about this idea I've had, and I've had this idea for some time. Back when the version of Minecraft was 1.1, and now we are at 1.2.4, and the things I'll be needing there, I don't think every one of those have been updated yet, so I will be playing in 1.1, and I want to have started out, at least before we are at like Minecraft 2.5 or something like that. So anyways, and I have been really looking forward to doing that, so it was quite a relief that actually that this one is over with for now. So without much further ado on anything like that, I think I'll just say goodbye for this one for now, and I might come back for another try at another point. But I don't know, because it's like I don't see myself actually beating the Ender Dragon on hardcore. I don't know, because, well, maybe I could, but the time, the preparation and stuff like that, I don't think I'd actually find that enjoyable. So I like building and figuring out redstone stuff and things like that instead. So I'll probably be trying to use my time more towards that. But maybe at another time I'll come back and see what I can do on hardcore. But for now, I think this will be it. So take care and bye.